Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this look using my Kaja trio. This is in the color number 4 Sparkling Rose. I went ahead and used the first shade here and then the second shade. I like mixed them together and it's gorgeous. And then this really pretty combination that I have right here that's like not too mauve but also not too nude. I really like in this blinding highlight. So if you guys want to learn how to get this look, then please keep on watching. I'm first going to prime my eyelids using the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Go ahead and set the base using my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Powder in Butter, which is the more yellow shade. Using my Luxie 233 Large Fluff. After setting our base, we're going to go ahead and start with the eyes. I am using today for my lid shade, it is the Kaja number 4 Sparkling Rose Trio, and it's more of a berry trio, so this is this really pretty pinky purpley color right here, and this gorgeous shade. It's like a magenta color, like a light magenta with some flecks of blue, purple, gold, and a lot of other colors. And in this deep shade right here, which is just a deep berry. I'm not going to use this one today. I'm either going to use the first shade or the second shade. We'll have to see. First, go ahead and take my Natasha Denona Safari palette. And I'll be taking the color Lotus, this really gorgeous pink color. I am taking my Morphe M504, and we're going to start this in the middle. I'm going to take my Dose of Colors Blushing Berries palette, and I'll be taking the color Berry Chic right here, that very light color, taking the same brush. And still using that as my transition, just popping that right on top of Lotus. This Morphe R40, and I'll be taking the Safari palette and going in with Amara, which is right next to Lotus right here. This really pretty pinky, peachy shade. I'm going to apply this shade on the outer corners. And I'm just blending it in. I love this shade Amara from the Natasha Denona Safari palette. It's such a gorgeous shade. It's very unique too, I feel like. I didn't take the same R40, going back in with my Dose of Colors Blushing Berries. I'll be taking Berry Rose right here. And also applying that into the outer corners, just right on top of Amara. Taking my M504, I'm taking a little bit of Lola. Taking my M573 from Morphe, I'm going to go in with Berry Pop right here, that middle shade, and deepen up the outer corners. Taking my M504 and blend. Ahead and take my Morphe R40, taking Amara. I really want to use this shade to just soften everything up. Go into the lid shade. I still don't know which one I want to use. Like maybe, I think I'm going to use this one, but I really like this lighter shade right here. Maybe I will mix them together. So gorgeous though. I think I'm going to do it the lighter shade. I go in with my finger first. Guys, that is so gorgeous. I think I'm going to add a little bit of that. Oh my god. So I decided to mix them impulsively, and it's so gorgeous. It's so beautiful. Shader brush, and I'm going to blend out the harsh lines, and then I'm going to apply it with a brush. Like, I want it defined, but I don't want it to be like a half-cut crease. Taking my JH41, I mix the two together. Now I'm going to be taking my MAC Fix Plus. In with my Dose of Colors Blushing Berries, and I'm going to take a very little bit of Mixed Berries, the second deepest shade, with my JH33. Ever so slightly blend out any harsh lines, and then add a little bit of depth. So I'm just patting. 504, taking my Blushing Berries palette, I'll be taking Berry Chic, the second transition shade, and just blend. Stepping away from the eyes for just a little bit and moving on to the complexion, I'll be taking my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filt'r in number 4 medium. And I just apply at the high points where I want to look glowy. My Tarte Cosmetics buffer brush. The foundation I'm going to be using today is my Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Wear Foundation in 230 Buff. So on your Kashik foundation brush, I'm going to apply the most foundation on the outer parts, and then whatever I have left on the brush, I go in. Ahead and buff out my foundation with the JH03, but first I'm going to take a little bit on the back of my hand, just blend it out. And take my Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer in Macadamia, scraping the edges of this concealer. Love this concealer. And I've been liking letting my concealer sit a little bit, so I'm just gonna let this sit a little bit and blend this out. Taking my Morphe E28, and I'm just going to blend out the inner corners. We're going to go ahead and brighten. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. I'm going to be taking Medium Sand and Medium Peach. Medium Sand is a little bit more yellow, and Medium Peach is like a lighter version of the yellow. It looks kind of like way lighter than Medium Sand, but it's not that bad. So this is Medium Sand. And I'll be taking Medium Peach. Let this sit for a little bit. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to set my face with. I've been loving, loving, loving this powder. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Charlotte's Genius Magic Powder for under eye and face. I got this in the color 2. Shimmery is, I don't want to explain it as shimmery, but it's like, honestly, it's amazing, and it just lets your skin, it's going to make your whole entire face glow. But I've mentioned before that I'm very oily, and this I've used and worn during an 8-hour workday, and my face still looked like I just applied my makeup on. Like, my face just looked amazing, and it looked like I was just like glowy and whatnot, not oily, and I didn't need to block my oils or anything, so it was amazing. So I would highly recommend testing it out, trying it out. I can't live without it. Now I'm going to go set under my eyes. I'm going to go ahead and dust off the powder I have under my eyes. I'm first going to be taking my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish in number 2. I'm still using the mini one just because I want to finish this mini one first before I go ahead and open the full size that I purchased, using my Morphe E48. And I really love this powder too. I know one of you guys have commented underneath saying that you've heard that this changes the color of your under eyes. But I personally have not found that happen to me. It looks the same, and it still looks as brightened as my concealers are, so I still really enjoy it, and I haven't noticed that after someone had mentioned it either. I'm going to go ahead and take my ColourPop powder brush with my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless and set the rest of my face. Just want to set everything because then I'm going to apply on concealer, and not concealer, bronzer, and I don't want to move anything. And I'm not sure if you can see because my camera is already set up to be focused, that's where I'm at, but my face just looks so smooth, and honestly like a filter is on my face. I'm going to go ahead and bronze up my face. This is the Fenty Beauty Sun Stalk'r Instant Warmth Bronzer in Private Island. And I will be taking my JH02. I love this bronzer brush. And contour, I will be using my NYX Highlighting Contour Palette, Morphe E4. I'm just dabbing my brush into each of the shades, and then I'm going to suck in my tricks and blend up. I'm going to take my Morphe E48 and take that banana colored shade and a little bit of this shade right here and dust that under my eyes. This is the eye I did it to. Do you guys notice like it's a little bit brighter? I'm taking my Fenty Beauty banana powder and I'm going to carve out my contour. I'm going to press my beauty blender into that powder. I want to carve it out, and then I'm going to go ahead and take whatever I have left and just blend it in. Press it into there, just so it gives me a little bit of that highlight. So I'm back. As you can see, I have my lashes on. I want to show you guys what I put on. I use my Dose of Colors Loyal eyeliner to tightline, and then I use the Dose of Colors Set the Tone Cream Matte Eye Color in Weekender to smudge on my lower lash line. As you can see right there, I don't have anything under besides this Set the Tone eyeliner. The mascara I used was the Lancome Grandiose Extreme Mascara. It's in black. And then my lashes are my KoKo Lashes Marilyn. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply some of the eyeshadow. I'll be taking my Blushing Berries. Actually, I'm going to be taking the I'm going to be taking my Natasha Denona Safari palette, and I'm going to be taking Amara right here. And because I already smoked out that eyeliner, I'll be taking my Dose of Colors shader brush and just smoking out Amara. Smoking out my Weekender using Amara. So something. I'm going to apply some blush. I'll be taking my Natasha Denona Blush and Glow palette in Bloom. So gorgeous. And I'm going to be taking the blush color, I think it's just called Bloom altogether. I'm going to be taking this color right here. It's kind of like a cream to powder blush. So I'm going to take my JH06. I'm going to dab it in the cream blush right here, this deep plum color. Extremely pigmented. I'm just going to pat it on the back of my hand. This color is so pretty, as you can see. Go ahead and take my Cali Glow highlighter in Zuma from Persona Cosmetics and take my Lexi 524 Small Dual Fiber. More detailed areas, I'm taking my BH Cosmetics pencil brush, my MB1 once more, and just lightly just blending that up. I'm going to go ahead and set my brows. This is the Kaja Beauty Brow Blowout in Soft Brown. Go ahead and set the face using my Fix Plus. This is the really pretty like Cherry Blossom collection they had. I'm just going to set it. Maybelline Lash Discovery Mascara. We're going to go ahead and apply some lip liner. I'm going to go ahead and take my Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in 600 Anywhere Caffeine, just like a really brown lip liner. Alright, and then I went ahead and lightly filled in the rest of my lips. I'm going to be taking two of the Stunna lip paints today. This is Uncuffed and Unbuttoned. I'm going to apply Uncuffed first, which is the mauve color, and then I'm going to lighten it up with Unbuttoned. I'm going to go ahead and take Unbuttoned, which is her nude. I love Unbuttoned. Okay. Guys, this is the end of the tutorial. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and follow me on my Instagram, because that's where I am whenever I'm not here making tutorials and videos. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this really pretty, I really like this look, actually. It's so pretty, and I have been loving the Kaja trios. They're amazing. I really want to get the other one. I believe there are 2 other ones I don't have because this is number 4 and I have number 3, I think. So there are 2 more that I don't have. And I really want to find those, and I'm going to get those because these Kaja trio shadows are honestly amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe like I said, and I'll see you guys in my next one.